Friends, in this video we are solving a problem on multiple integrals. Given problem is evaluate double integral sine pi times of x square plus y square dx dy over the region bounded by the circles x square plus y square is equal to 1 by the changing into polar coordinates. You see friends, the given problem is in xy plane. Yes or no? You see, in terms of x and y is nothing but the given problem I am writing integral sine pi of x square plus y square dx dy, where R is a region bounded by the circle x square plus y square is equal to 1, nothing but a unit circle they are given. Now we have to evaluate the given integrand in this region. In this region, what is the region here? You have x square plus y square is equal to 1. But is it directly? No. By changing into polar coordinates. Now it is in what coordinate? This is in x and y terms. So you can say Cartesian coordinate. So from the Cartesian coordinates to polar coordinates we have to change. Friends, you remember, if R is a region bounded by the xy plane, that is f of x comma y is any integrand if they are given in a xy quadrant, then changing into polar coordinates means generally we are substituting x is equal to r cos theta, x is equal to r cos theta, comma y is equal to r sin theta, and dx dy we will use the Jacobian of dr d theta. Friends, you remember the Jacobian in polar coordinates for x is equal to r cos theta, y is equal to r sin theta, we have r. This is okay, you have to remember this statement. So in this case what will happen means the region r dash means here you have a limits from x and y limits. Here you have in the region r we have x comma y limits, but we are changing into r comma theta. So in this case f of, in place of x what I have to substitute? R cos theta. Come in place of y, r sin theta, and dx dy will be Jacobian means r into dr into d theta. So the region xy limits will be changing into r comma theta limits. What is r here? R is a radius and theta is occupied in how many quadrant? That is okay. Now you see, this is they are given region is in unit circle. Unit circle means total circle. In the total circle, what is the radius you have? Draw y is equal to x length. Then you can say the region R is lies between 0 less than r less than 1. Yes or no? 0 less than r is equal to r less than or equal to 1. R value is from 0 to 1. And what about the angle theta? Here you observe the region is occupied in how many quadrants? 1, 2, 3, 4. They are given full circle. If they are given half circle is different. Upper half of the circle are above the x-axis means you have to take only first two quadrant. Sometimes they will ask in only first quadrant. First quadrant means only 0 to pi, but you have to take. Above the x-axis means you have to take 0 to pi. But full circle means theta lies between 0 to 2 pi. So is it clear for everyone now? Right. Now write down the limits in terms of r and theta. That is double integral r f of x comma y dx dy will become as integral of r is from 0 to 1 and theta is from 0 to 2 pi. 0 to 2 pi. Integrand is here you have sine pi. What is x square plus y square? You have x is equal to r cos theta, y is equal to r sin theta. Then in this case you will get x square plus y square is nothing but r square cos square theta plus r square sin square theta. So r square is a common, then you will have cos square theta plus sin square theta is 1. So finally x square plus y square is equal to what you have? R square into dx dy. What is the dx dy you are writing as? Dx dy we are writing as r into dr into d theta. R into dr into d theta. Now we have to evaluate this integral. Now integral from 0 to 1, integral from 0 to 2 pi. Friends, you see these two limits are here independent. So you can do irrespective of order. But here you have only r. So first I am integrating with respect to r. This is, see, this is a different. Sin pi r square into r. So you will have sin pi r cube. Okay. Sin of pi r square into r sin pi r cube? No. These are different terms. Okay. This is sin of pi r square, not sin into pi r square. Sin pi into r square. Okay. Now this is, you will have sin pi r square into r dr d theta. I have repeated one more time. Now you see friends, now we have to integrate this one. This is sin pi r square is there. So whenever the product of two functions are there, in generally we are going for this formula. That is f dash of x into f of x whole to the power of n dx. If it is there, nothing but a bracket derivative is beside. Nothing but a bracket derivative is beside. Then we will write a bracket power plus 1 by power plus 1. Okay. But here you have a sine pi r square. Sine derivative is what? Cosine. Is there here? No. So you cannot apply this formula. Which formula you have to apply means go for substitution method. What we have to substitute? Means in place of r square you have to introduce a new variable t. Then r square derivative is 2r dr is equal to dt. 2r dr is equal to dt. Now limits also we have to change. R limits we have to convert into t. So whenever r is equal to 0, t is equal to what? 0. Whenever r is equal to 1, t is equal to what? 1. So r values we are changing into t terms. Is it clear for everyone? Right. Now I am substituting r value and dr value and limits also I am changing. Then in this case r is from 0 to 1 will become t is from 0 to 1. T is equal to 0 to 1 and limits from theta limits are 0 to 2 pi. Sine pi r square. So sine pi t. Next you have r into dr. You have r into dr. What I can write actually? dt by 2. dt by 2 into d theta. Now you can integrate. You see 1 by 2 is a constant. I am writing outside and limits from 0 to 1. Limits from 0 to 2 pi. I have sine pi t into dt d theta I have. So I can integrate sine pi t easily. Directly I can do. Yes or no? Now integral from 0 to 2 pi. Sine pi t integration is what? Sine integration is minus cosine. Yes or no? Minus cosine pi t divided by pi into d theta. The limits of t are 0 to 1. Is it clear? Sine integration is what? Minus cosine. Yes or no? So minus cos pi t by inner derivative. Pi t derivative with respect to t is pi. Friends, I am writing that integral formula. Sin ax dx integration is minus cos ax by a plus c for the indefinite integral. But this is a definite integral, that is why we are not writing a c. Now minus I am writing outside. Pi also I am writing outside. So minus 1 by 2 pi you have. Integral from 0 to 2 pi. Upper limit if you are substituted, then cosine I am writing simply cos pi into 1. Cos pi minus cos 0 into pi. 0 into pi means 0 into d theta. Minus 1 by 2 pi times half. Integral 0 to 2 pi. Cos pi what I have? Cos n pi is equal to minus 1 whole power n. Cos pi is equal to minus 1. Next cos 0 is what I have? Cos 0 is equal to 1. So minus 1 into d theta. So you will have minus 2. This minus 2 I am writing outside. Then minus of minus plus 2 by 2 pi integral from 0 to 2 pi 1 d theta. This 2 in the numerator and denominator getting cancelled. Now one integration is with respect to theta is theta. Limits from 0 to 2 pi if you are substituted, then you will have 1 by pi times of upper limit minus lower limit, that is 2 pi by pi. So answer you are getting 2. Is it clear for everyone? Friends, if you have any doubts, okay, if you want more number of the problems and anything if you want, please write in the comment box, and also please give your valuable feedback in the comment box. Thank you for watching this video.